guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Dayner. Long time no see. I don't know. I don't know. It's quarantine, you know, you pick up a hobby and then you stop. I also have like a real job. Also, we almost went into a civil war, you know, so I was like taking a break. But I'm back, finally. It's 2021 and I'm just going to start off the year with the end of something, which is my blonde hair. I'm dyeing it again in a couple weeks, but I'm not going to be blonde anymore, so I thought I would go over some of my top favorite hair products for people with curly or natural hair that want to maintain the blondness. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. I promise it'll be informative, but I am not a hairstylist, so if you are curious about something, definitely ask your hairstylist first, because I am not a professional, just someone who tries a lot of products. Okay, so let's get started. The first things I'm gonna go over, and sorry by the way if anything's loud, I have like my balcony door open. I live in New York, it's loud, so we're just gonna push through it together. The first thing I have is shampoo and conditioner. I use Verb. I started using this at the hair salon that I got my hair dyed at and was completely obsessed with it from then on, and I love the conditioner the most. I think it's really good for detangling curly hair. There's a lot of slip to it. I use a brush and detangle it in the shower after about 5 to 10 minutes, although I don't know if you can stay in the shower for 10 minutes unless you get out if you're curly haired and you're deep conditioning. But I just like to standing there for as long as I can and then detangle it, and it detangles and it's just beautiful. The shampoo's a shampoo, it does what it needs to do, but the real star of the show is definitely the conditioner. My hair is always soft, and with bleaching, your hair does get dry. It's going to get a little bit damaged, and it's going to be more noticeable the lighter your hair is. Like, as I go darker again, you won't notice anymore that my ends are as dry as they are, but if you're bleaching your hair, it's probably dry, and that's okay. Like, a lot of people go through it. It's just about maintaining it or being okay with it being dry. I am personally, because we're not going anywhere because it's COVID, so I don't really straighten my hair all the way, if that makes sense. So it'll always look like a little bit frizzy, but I'm fine with that. The second thing, ooh, sunshine come through. The second thing I want to go into is kind of a two-part. They're for correcting brassiness. I'm going to talk about them separately though. So we're going to start with the Verb one, not sponsored by Verb, but, ooh, there we go. Not sponsored by Verb, but I also use the Verb Purple Mask. I want them to make this in a jumbo. I mean, I'm not gonna be blonde anymore, so it doesn't really matter for me, but overall, they should make a jumbo of this. It's just as good as the conditioner, maybe a little less slip. And if you have curly hair, you have to do this in sections. You have to go in 4s to make sure that it's fully coated. Otherwise, you won't evenly get the toning that you want, especially if you have a flat bleach. I have highlights again, so like, it doesn't really matter for me. But you know, you want to make sure that it's all toned correctly and it's all the same shade, because the longer you leave it on, the more cool it will get. Which brings me to the second product that I emergency bought in Rite Aid. That's Garnier Nutrisse Ultra Color Blonde Nourishing Anti-Brash Treatment with triple oils, avocado oil, and shea. I like this for some reason. It like makes my hair so soft. This is extra strong. This is stronger than this. So when, ooh, sorry, the sun. When you're using this, you have to go in sections and you have to start from the back, because if you don't, you'll have like literally like white parts. I kind of have some right here. You'll have that. So definitely be careful with this. But if you're looking for like an emergency, like I need to go from orange back to kind of blonde, I would say give this a try. If you're as light as I am or lighter, it definitely helps if you haven't toned in a while and you're not ready to go in for a toning at the hair salon. So yeah, I definitely like this. This was an emergency buy again, and I've never regretted it. Blow dry. So I blow dry my hair. I never let it naturally dry. It just doesn't do that. I know all the naturals out there are like, gasp, but my hair doesn't do that. My sister's hair don't do that. We tried before. It just makes my hair really tangled, so I have to blow dry it to alleviate the tension of you know, blow drying it, I use this Moroccan Oil product that this wonderful woman in Sephora recommended to me. And it's a blow dry concentrate. It smells amazing. It really helps with smoothing the hair follicle before I go in with the blow dryer to like make sure that my hair is fully blow dried from root to end. And by that I mean, like, if I don't get really close to the root, the next steps after this aren't gonna matter. So this really helps with like continuing my detangling, giving it a little bit of moisture, and going in to blow dry it. This is only if you have thicker hair. If you have finer hair, I would not suggest this. My roommate has fine hair and I told her she can try it, but I'm really worried that it will just overall ruin a full wash, which sucks. For me, I can use this with other products and I'm completely fine. If anything, it adds to the moisture that I need in my hair. The last thing I do in terms of like creating some moisture before going in with styling is I use an oil to straighten my hair, which I learned from my hairstylist that you need a little bit of moisture, especially in coarser, curlier hair, African American hair. And I also think this is on a person-to-person basis. It works with me. I need a little bit of moisture before I straighten my hair, but not like back in the day when your mom or like auntie would use like Dax. Do you know what Dax is? Like hair grease, and like then they'd straighten your hair with the hot comb. Not like that. I use a light amount of this on sections that I'm gonna straighten, and it just helps create like that nice, I don't have to pass through it as many times. And then before that, I used the Verb Ghost Oil. This one's a little bit too light for me, so right now I only use this for when I have braids to grease my scalp or on my ends throughout the week to keep them moisturized. To straighten, like full on, I'm gonna use the hair straightener right now. I use Sexy Hot, Sexy Hair, it's not a real sentence, Protect Me. It goes up to 450 in terms of protection. It has some shine, it has some hold. I think that's one of the cool things that I enjoy about this spray is that it does give you a shine and it does give you a hold. So if it's super humid outside, at least you know you have like a little bit of safety. This is really nice because you want to protect your hair now that you've bleached it and done all these things to it. I think the most important things for me and anyone who may have similar hair type to me is moisturizing and protecting. And I try not to straighten my hair that many times throughout the week. I think maximum I'll maybe go is 2 if I have something to do outside or I'm like seeing someone, which again, rarely, but that's why, like, if you ever see me in a video and I have kind of frizzy hair, I don't care because, like, I'm not going outside, so it makes no sense to damage your hair further if, you know, you're not trying to, like, look cute. Those are my top products when it comes to styling hair that's blonde. I'll get a little bit closer so you can even, like, see my hair. It has like lots of tones in it because I didn't do just like a bleach, I did highlights. So at first I had highlights in the back, then I went back into the front, so there's a mixture of like browns and blacks, which I really enjoy. I think it gives it more depth. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Super quick, just wanted to show you guys what I use before I dye my hair again, and just kind of get back into the groove of things with YouTube. I just truly want something else to do besides sitting at home and working, so I'm just gonna put up videos that I enjoy making, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you do, like, subscribe. I am not a professional in any of these things. I'm just that friend that tries a lot of stuff, and I want to be that for people out there too, because I love talking about products and just random stuff on the internet. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.